Welcome back to Premier Draft Kaldheim. We are now moving on to round number 6. It's been a pretty fun draft so far. Pretty happy with our deck, our play, minus a couple mistakes here or there. Have had some really good games of Magic. So we are going to move on here. This is a similar hand to the other one I had earlier in the draft when I didn't have a forest, but I think I'm going to keep this because I can poison and get more scries out of it, and I have a lot of green sources, so, a little risky, but I think I can keep this with the poison. I think the poison kind of decided this hand. Finn plus Blizzard Brawl. Although, opponent's aggro deck on the play, they might not give us the chance. Yeah. Now I think I want to... I think I just want to bind... Yeah, I'll bind the monster this. Hope to draw land. This could be bad. This could be the end of this draft. But my hand was really good, though. Oh, no. Oh, no. Not like this. Not like this. I will do it in my upkeep too. I'm definitely going to kill this. So I want to find untapped lands or just any green land, pretty much. Gonna hope that opponent's hand isn't too spell heavy. I want to be able to Finn. I'll kill this. Maybe Finn and start pack mating, and I'm okay with them doing this turn. So I'll go to 12. Pretty bad if they have a pup too. Alright. So now we'll poison. Scry this worm to the bottom, but we will draw the forest, which is pretty good. Alright. And now we're not in the worst shape. I think... Oh, also next turn if we hit an untapped land, we can Binding, which will ramp us even some more. So that's another possibility too. Yeah, so if I hit an untapped land, I guess they drew the pup this turn. No. Oh no. Finn. And then make green with this. Man, this hand was so close too. I think maybe if I'd been on the play, maybe my hand was a little more acceptable. Jeez. And now I'm dead. I could draw Forest Brawl, I guess. It's my only out. No. Well, good game. Unfortunate. I was a little greedy there. And, I think that my hand was just so good, though. Right? Because my opening hand had this Binding, I had Poison, I had 2 lands, and I have 8 or 9 green sources in my deck. And I was on the draw, too. I think I could have won this game if my opponent wasn't the red-white aggro deck. Because they curved out on us with this 2-1... and then played Arnie. I think the other thing I could have done differently that game was also I probably should have... I made the mistake, I think, of not... on turn 2, not foretelling the Poison the Cup. I think that left me open to, I binded this, and maybe I should have waited on my bind the monster later on. Maybe I could have bound this instead. Had a different game. Yeah, unfortunate. I think, the problem with Arena is that you can't play best 2 out of 3. So, when you have those hands where it's, I didn't have a green source, I probably should mulligan, right? But it's just such a feel bad being on the draw, down a card against this aggro deck. And, I think you sometimes have to maximize your luck a little more in these best of one matches, which is unfortunate because I feel like Magic is a game where you want to maximize your skill level, but that's just Magic. But probably should have mulliganed. I don't know if we still would have won with their draw. I mean, they had 2 into 3 haste into removal spell plus a flyer. Pretty hard to beat. But I think it wasn't. I think the game, like 1 or 2 things change, would have still been pretty close. So, all right. I think that does it for our draft. And just to wrap things up, I was pretty happy with this draft overall, even though we went 3-3. I think this deck was pretty good. I would have maybe had played this Broken Wings. We saw a lot of targets for it in best of one. I think I wouldn't have. I mean, I'm glad I didn't play this card over a Horizon Seeker. Could have also seen playing maybe a Mammoth Growth in my deck over a 3 potentially. This card did some work that one match. I don't know how good it really would have been in the other matches. The rune was good. The problem was our 2 losses were to a deck that had the best Mythic in the set, and another deck that had one of the best rares in the set, plus a Mythic. And that third loss was more to, being on the draw aggro deck, and we kept a bad hand. Not bad hand, but, we didn't draw Forest, and we didn't get rewarded for a looser keep, right? It was a high risk, or a high risk, high reward hand, I guess. So, but overall, I'm pretty happy with this draft. I think going back, I'll look at the matches that we both lost and won, and I think we made some really strong plays. We were able to analyze both in our wins and losses when our opponents made mistakes, and when we made mistakes also. And I think that's the most important thing from these drafts. I mean, these drafts don't really matter, right? We're not playing for the big bucks or anything, but they are ways to really improve your game and analyze how to be better at Magic. And that's what we did. So, while we didn't get the 7 wins, and we weren't exactly close, I'm happy with this draft and this performance. And, I'll be back next time to learn some more. So thank you for joining me if you watched all the way through. Be sure to follow my content on Face-to-Face Games, and you can follow me at Twitter at Roman_Fusco. Thanks for watching.